What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So my laryngitis is over and I have my voice back deeper than ever. It turns out it wasn't even laryngitis. I was just hitting puberty. Today I'm going to make an in-depth tutorial on the basics to Photoshop. Actually, there are no basics in Photoshop. Only money, sex, and cannabis.
Pop a perky, got 2 cups of purple.
So in this video, I'm going to teach you everything about Photoshop and everything you need to know to be able to make stunning photos and all that weird shit. So yeah, let's just go to Photoshop. So guys, the first thing you're gonna want to do is create a new file. So yeah, you could pretty much choose any size that you want. I'm gonna go with the thumbnail size. So let's go. So here is basically everything you're gonna need for the video. And I'm gonna start off with this. So this is the move tool. So, this here is the shape tool. You could go up here. You just right click on this and you could choose any shape you want. And then you make the shape, and then up here you could like change the color of that shape or whatever. And then you could change the color of the stroke. Make it black. Yeah. So once you're done with that, this up here allows you to move the shape or resize it. Oh, crap, I doubled it. So yeah, if you just hit that, basically you can move anything or resize it. It's a pretty cool tool. Okay, so I don't really want that. What I want to really do right now, I'm gonna make a thumbnail. So I'm actually going to make the thumbnail for this video, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to explain how to use every single one of the commands. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to Firefox, or you could use Safari, or whatever you really want to use, or whatever you do use. And you go into the internet and search up any picture you want. I'm just going to search a background of room, and then you could like choose anything. I'm really kicking this one. This one's a nice picture. So you're gonna wanna you don't just wanna do this. You don't wanna drag this out and put it in Photoshop like that without clicking on it, because Photoshop does not transform the image into its highest quality. So you gotta click on it so it's HD, and then you drag it out. And then you take that picture and drag it into Photoshop, and as you can see, it's like very clear, like me. So use this move tool, and I'm just gonna resize it. And that's a little too small. You could go under here, like basically you gotta go like under the photo itself, and then you could rotate it. You don't really have to click anything; it's just there. Okay, so there's the picture. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to teach you how to do something really cool. So, say I'm like, bruh, I do not want this here. Like, I do not like this little stool right here. This is what you're going to do. You're going to hit the 3 dots right here. Then you're going to right click on it. And you're going to go to the Band-Aid that says Spot Healing Brush tool. And you're going to click it. Next, what you have to do. Oh my god, my cats are like eating my freaking bed. Josie, get out of my room. Shit, she's peed all over the carpet. Damn it, my cat was locked in my closet all night. and all day, and she peed freaking everywhere. That took another hour to clean up. So where was I? Oh yeah. So if you hit the spot healing brush tool, you're not going to be able to do anything. So it's going to ask you to rasterize it. If you click on it, you're going to hit OK. And then pretty much you just you draw over the thing that you want to remove. Oh my god. I don't really like this. There is another way. You could hit this thing. It looks like a stamp. And then it's called the clone stamp tool. So the way you're going to use it, you got to hit the option key and then click at the same time. And then you could try to erase it. I'm failing very bad because I'm not that good at removing stuff from pictures. Oh my god, this looks really bad. I'm gonna try to use the spot healing brush in a minute. Because the spot healing brush will probably just get rid of that because it knows what's behind it. So I'm gonna go into the spot healing brush. I'm just gonna remove that crap. You can just mess around with this for a tiny bit. You know what? I'm not even gonna do this. So if you make a mistake and you want to go back, you hit edit and step backward. I don't know why I click so many times on this. It looks really bad. Bruh. Okay. So I'm just gonna leave that because I'm not that good at removing stuff. But what I am going to remove is this light bulb right here in the flower pot. Just click on it and boom, see it's not there anymore. And now you see it, now you don't. I don't want that light bulb there. I don't want that light there. And I don't want that flower pot there. Okay, so now that I do that, since this is like the background of my photo, I want it to be like blurry. So what do? I go into my triple dots, right click, and I choose blur tool. And then you just like brush over it and it makes everything super blurry and squishy like me. So once you do that, you just click on anything else you want and it just places that. So now I want to add some text to my thumbnail. You hit this T tool, the T right there, and you click on the screen and you can type whatever you want. So yeah, pretty much if you click here, you could edit the text after you type it. So you could type whatever you want. So if I select all of the text, I could change the font. I really hate this font. I'm going to get Big Noodle. I'm tilting. You could download this font in dafont.com. If you want to make it bigger and you don't want to look, some people try to make it bigger and they just do that. They squeeze it and they get all pissed. What you gotta do, you gotta hold down the Option or Alt key and the Shift key at the same time. And while you're holding them down, you get to drag it out and it stays the same size. And I'm just gonna leave it like that. Now I kind of want the text to tilt to the side. So what do? I'm going to go into character when I have the text selected, and I'm going to choose the slanted text, or you can make it bold or basically do whatever you want, put a line through it, but I'm going to keep it like this. This is pretty nice. And then you could go back to layers, and this is where everything that's in your picture shows up. So yeah, once you have that, what you could do, you triple click on this this part of your text right here, and then this panel comes up. Now this is the panel of magic, because first of all, you could change the way the text looks, and So pretty much these are gradients. You could either take a pre-made gradient or you could create your own. So I'm going to create my own right now. The way you do that, there's like a little thing here and a little thing there. You double click on that thing and then you could change the color to anything you want. And then you click on this one and I'm gonna change it like that. Or you could just add another one by clicking right there. And you can make that any color you want. That seems pretty good. And then you click OK and you have your own gradient. So then you could add a stroke to it that makes it look pretty dope. And if you click on the plus sign, you get another stroke, and basically you could do whatever you want with that. So, like the white stroke, but it's not just any white. I'm gonna make it so you go into blend mode. You can make it an overlay. I kind of like the overlay. I'm sorry. So that looks really good. I like that. Then you could give it a drop shadow, and it looks like 10 times better. Bevel. Oh god, that looks bad. So if you want, you could do that, but like, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just give it an inner shadow. You can basically mess around with this and do whatever you want, and when you're done, you click OK, and then you have your text. So, I'm just put it right here. If you click on the text tool, and you have this selected, right? You click up here, right there, and what you could do, you hit style, and you could like basically choose the way the text is oriented. I kind of like doing this. You could basically mess around with it and make whatever you want. This is really fun. Photoshop is awesome. So it's pretty good. Yeah. Just mess around with it. Do basically whatever you want, whatever fruits your loops, and when you're done, you just click the check mark. You could still move it and stuff after you do that, but like, you know. So now you're probably wondering, how do I use the paintbrush tool? Well, you're not wondering that. I'm wondering that. So what you do, you go down to here, where it looks like a little folded paper. I did not know this for a very long time, and that kind of messed me up on Photoshop. You click this, and it makes a new layer. And then you go over to the paintbrush tool. And then I'm just going to make this big by using my fingers. Oh my god. Wait. So it turns out that I was only using a tiny part of the screen. I could have been using the whole screen. I'm just going to fix that quickly. Wow, that was bad. Wow. I felt like the screen was really small for a second. So, let's go back to that layer that you just put there. You go into the brush tool, and this looks really good in thumbnails. So you choose the size as 600. Then you zoom out with your fingers if you're using a laptop. If you're using a PC, I do not know what you have to do, so don't ask me. You go into this layer, and basically you can choose the brush to be a gradient or a color. I'm going to make it a color right now, and I'm going to make it black. And then basically I'm just going to give it a vignette. You don't want to give it too much because then it looks dirty. Oh wait, that's my watch going off. Wait, I gotta go get that. Frick you. Okay. So I'm done with this brush. I'm gonna go over here. I want to change my text positioning again quickly. And over here, by the layers, what you can do, all you gotta do is click on the layer and you can like change where it is. So now it's in front of the black blur. So, yep. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add another text, and it's gonna be way different. So the way you do that, you go into the text tool, and then you click. So this is probably gonna be the thumbnail for the video, if you're wondering what I'm making. I'm just gonna change the color. So by the end of the video, you should probably be very good at Photoshop if you paid attention. So, what I'm gonna add to the picture, a picture of me. See how y'all gonna put it right there? You shall look really nice, see? And it's like you can totally see the text. The text is the most clear part in this whole pic. No, I'm gonna teach you how to remove stuff from a picture. So this is what you're gonna do. You're just gonna place the photo, drag and drop, and then you're gonna go over to here. It will either be like a magic wand for you or just plain old this. You have to choose the quick selection. It's really good for like outlining people. So pretty much you just hold the left key on your mouse and you just drag over whatever you want to be in the picture. So that being me, because I want me to be in a picture. Yeah. So say this happens. I don't want this in my picture. What do? You hold the option and it changes. Look, I'll zoom in. As you can see, it's like a plus sign right now. If I hold option, it turns to a minus sign. And then you gotta keep holding the option button while you do that, and you can basically remove any unwanted space. I don't want that in the picture. There we go. You basically you're gonna wanna get as much. You're gonna want to be as precise as possible when you're doing this. And then if you need to add something else, add it. When you're done, wait, I still gotta delete a tiny bit more. So once you're done, what you're gonna do, while you have all this selected, you're gonna hit Command or Control and J. And then it makes a new layer, and basically that's everything that you just outlined. But it takes away the background, and then you can delete that. So there's my picture. It's ugly as fuck. I know. I'm putting my finger in my mouth in this one. So, I'm just gonna frick. I'm going to place it over here, like right here, yeah. And then, if you triple click on that part right there, this comes up like from before, and you can give it a stroke. The cool thing about this, well, first of all, I'm just gonna change the color to white, so that's like a cool outline. And the cool thing about this part, you can basically see about anything that you missed while you were doing it. You go to the eraser tool, and wait, what the hell? It won't let me freaking erase shit. Oh yeah, better let me undo. What the hell? Yeah, something's not right. I don't know why. Because I have my opacity on 30. I gotta put it on 100. I'm really stupid. I'm sorry. Yeah, make sure that your opacity is on 100. And then you could just erase anything that you don't want. And then I'm gonna make this a tiny bit bigger. Make the stroke 4. Give it a drop shadow. Wait, I'm gonna give it an inner stroke as well, because it doesn't really look that good. So I'm gonna get a tiny bit inside. Ew, that's ugly. Yeah, I do not want that anymore. Ew. That is actually disgusting. Maybe an inner glow, yeah, that looks good. And then outer shadow, drop shadow, yeah. And that looks really good. I still gotta erase a tiny part of this, like right there. And then we're done with that. Just bring that behind, because I don't think I want that there. I'm going to make this a little bit more smaller. You guys better be thanking me for doing this, and Photoshop better give me money because I'm like basically advertising them. So or if you're too lazy to like make this look like that, what you could do, you could go into the text that you already added all the cool text to. You could right click, go down here in a copy layer style, then you could go into the new text right here. Right click and hit paste layer style. And then the only thing it doesn't copy is the little arch that you made, but you know how to do that, right? Go into the type tool, do that. And then, yeah, I'm gonna just test out a couple of things. Ah, that looks kinda good, I like it. Vertical distortion. Make that the opposite way because I'm not a big fan of that. Does it have a drop shadow? Yeah, that's some good drop shadowing. Let's go. How to Photoshop. Now's the part. Basically, just you get to put it anywhere you want. I don't really like this that much. I'm gonna change the gradient because when you have too much of the same thing, it doesn't really look that good. That looks way better. All you have to do is change one color and look at the difference that it makes. But this on the top, you're gonna like right there. Maybe I'll change this again because this doesn't really look that good. Maybe I'll keep it, but I'll use way less. Maybe like. Well. Okay, how to Photoshop. Very clear, right? Should I make this smaller? Let me see what it looks like when it's like smaller. Not bad. So yeah, I pretty much covered a good amount of the basics in this video. Yeah, if you click on this while it's in like the move tool, you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard and move them to be super precise if you have bad OCD like me. I was just kidding, I don't actually have OCD, but if you do, then this is a really good thing to do. Just move it. You know what? I am gonna change this again because that does not really look that good. Do the arc lower again. Yeah. Oh yeah, Daddy. That's what we're talking about, Daddy. Oh my God, that's actually really good. I don't want to lie. What I'll do, I'll take off the drop shadow on this. And this is something else that you could do. So if you right click and then you hit rasterize, what you call it? You hit rasterize type. You could go into the other one, hit rasterize type, click on the top one, hold the shift key, click on the bottom one, hit merge layers. It makes it one big fat ass layer. And then you can get one big fat ass drop shadow. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. You know, I don't take my word. I'm an asshole. I'm not gonna rasterize this. That looks good, right? Here, rate it 1 out of 10. What are you gonna rate it? Oh yeah, this is actually good. I'm just gonna move this up a tiny bit, and there we go, perfect. That was my mom texting me. Tell Dad to check on sweet potatoes. Okay. Dad, check on sweet potato. Dad, check on sweet potatoes. Okay, he's checking on the sweet potatoes. So now, let's do what I showed you in my last video. So this is the shape tool. You right click on it, you could get a rectangle. I'm gonna just make this, blah blah blah, make this white. I'm not being racist, it's just how it's supposed to go. Make a new layer. Yeah, I did all my homework, so don't say I'm an asshole geek or anything, you know. I like being nice and perfect. So what do you do? This is where the rasterizing layers comes in handy. Right click, you hit raster. Oh, that's different. Okay, you rasterize layer after you right click on them. Click on the top one, shift key, click on the bottom one, merge layers. And then what I want you to do, I don't want you to do it, you have to do it. Listen to me, peasant. You right click on the quick select tool, get magic wand tool, click on the black thing, and hit delete. Don't ask me what I'm doing. This is how I edit videos and pictures and crap. I hum and do weird shit. So once you get that, what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to double click here, triple click or whatever. Right in blending options, it's gonna say blend mode. You're gonna change that to overlay, and then add a drop shadow, and there you go. You got that rice. It looks just like rice. Rice? Does that look like rice? Yes, it does. And then I like doing this. I'm gonna add another layer right here. I'm gonna get my brush tool out, and I'm going to make the color white. And I'm gonna add that. That makes it look way 10 times better. Maybe I'll put it right under there. And then you do whatever you want. Make it look sexy, like me. Cannot nudge. I have to rasterize this layer. It's not gonna let me rasterize the damn layer because there's something wrong with Photoshop. I'm just gonna drag this up. Okay, that's good. That's really good. I don't know what's going on with how to in Photoshop. Oh, there we go. I sort of fixed it. Don't ask me why or how this works. and that looks like a really good thumbnail. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, sorry it's so long. I just wanted to let you guys know how to do this, and when you're done, you can airdrop it to your phone. That's all I'm gonna do right now because I basically put out all my videos on my phone because I'm a pleb. Das Voice. There's the picture, and I got it on my phone. It's really squishy. I like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you on the next one. Peace out. Bye.